Finally, master bus, mix bus compressor, whatever plugins. Oh man, Ozone. I could not live without this plugin, especially its maximizer module. It also has a bunch of other cool modules as well. But the brick wall limiter in this plugin, IRC4 mode, is just insanely good. And the dither is another awesome feature. The advanced version of Ozone allows for codec. You can preview the different codecs, so you can listen to what something would sound like as a low bit rate MP3 file or AAC, whatever. So that's cool. And as I said before, the dither, the mbit plus, is just phenomenal. It's one of the best ones on the market. So, Ozone is great. What else can I say? Although, you know what? I'll be honest. Like, I listened to their vintage EQ, which is like a Pultec emulation. I think it sucks. I have no problem saying that. And the other good parts, I would say, the imager is cool. I don't know about the exciter. It's been a while since I've used that, but the maximizer, and if Nova didn't exist, I guess dynamic EQ would be okay. But, Ozone, if just for the maximizer and the dither, it's a great plugin. The EQ actually isn't too bad either. It's got some different flavors to it. It's no IIEQ Pro, but it's good. It's just not, something that I usually use, I'll be honest. So, all right, next up, Mix Checker Pro. Do I need this plugin? No. Am I glad I have it? Absolutely, because it saves me some time from having to imagine what something would sound like on different playback systems. And this plugin's relatively affordable when it's on sale. When it's not on sale, it just depends. It's a very useful tool, and I would not want to mix or master without it now that I have it, but I did at one time. Actually, the built-in virtual speakers in ARC is what I used. But anyway, this one's cool, and I definitely recommend it. I already talked about loudness meter as a utility, but it lives on the mix bus, so I left it here. And what else we got? Freak Analyst. So I mostly use this when mastering, because it has this little tool over here where you just run it through different tracks, and then it will show you the differences between the tracks. And based off of that, I'll see how far apart I am. You can't use it as a direct comparison, but for mastering purposes, this is very useful. And it's also useful for seeing like where different frequencies may be clashing on different tracks while you're mixing. But like I said, I usually use this for mastering. Okay, 80 Clip 7. There's a plugin called Slate Digital FGX. And by now, version 2 was supposed to come out. It didn't come out. So, this plugin, although it has no GUI, is basically the modern version of FGX. Just the intelligent compressor part, the intelligent limiter part. What it's supposed to simulate, or at least I should say its original intention, was if you had a high-end converter and you fed it into another high-end converter and then clipped it. AD, meaning analog to digital converter. Clipper. So that is its original intent, but eventually it became a competitor to FGX. And version 7 was a refinement from the previous versions. Just check this plugin out. It doesn't work on every mix, but it's really cool. And that's about it. All right, now these two don't have any GUI at all either, but basically these are high quality dithers. One is for 24-bit, one is for 16, that's the CD one, And then Ditherbox combines all of the Air Windows dither types into one. You know, as I go through these, you can see some of the names. So they have a lot. And if you don't know what any of these are, you should check out the website because they don't have a manual for any of these plugins. You have to go to the website and watch the video that Chris makes for most of his plugins. Ditherbox. It's cool. Although Mbit Plus works just perfectly fine. If you don't have Ozone, this is the dither plugin to have, in my opinion. So that's about it, everybody. I hope you liked it. If I missed any cool plugins, I didn't do any guitar amp emulations or anything like that. Virtual instruments were not a part of this video. But if I missed any ones that you think I should have talked about, leave those in the comments section. But these are the plugins I use when I do my own mixes and masters. These are the ones that are making my customers happy and making myself happy. And I didn't hold anything back. I didn't keep any secrets or anything. Not that I have before, but these are the plugins that I use on a regular basis. Do I have other plugins? Absolutely. But these are the ones that I absolutely need and use on nearly every mix or every other mix. Thanks for watching.